Okay, working on the live stream. It is live, but there's nothing on the screen. That's because I was last streaming Lego the Hobbit, and now I'm streaming Lego Dimensions, like so. Now, just pop that window up. It's open, and as you can see, we're at the start screen. Got the old toy pad connected. Got a whole ton of minifigs, custom NFCs ready to play. And just going to start the game. This is possibly the greatest game ever created of all time. And you may have a hard time convincing me that it is not that exactly. So don't place anything on the surface. Oop, better move the mouse. It's causing graphical glitches. Once I see the play screen, I'm going to reduce the size of the two cameras, the toy pad cam and my cam as well. You don't really need to see me. No characters detected on the toy pad. Please place a character on a toy pad panel to play. So which character? One that we got recently is Lord Voldemort. There he is.
Stay forth.
And he's got the Hogwarts Express. Now, we've already created this, so I wonder why it keeps coming back to it. Maybe because, yeah, that was the other game. Like, I have two games set up. So I haven't upgraded the Hogwarts Express at all. I'm just going to put it on the central panel there. And it's writing to the toy tag. So now when you change a vehicle or upgrade it, it gets written back to the toy tag so the game knows that it's been changed or upgraded. So these are not the standard figures that you start off with. This character can build and upgrade unique models. Now, you can upgrade things. Now I'm going to take that Hogwarts Express off the toy pad, and I'm just going to play around a little bit with the size of the cams because I want to see more screen real estate. So I'll drop that down to the corner a little bit. Me, I can make me smaller and put me up right about here, I think is a good spot for now anyway. So Voldemort, give way to the Batman.
I'm Batman.
You sure are. And who else do we have? Gandalf. Wow,
I have returned to heed the call.
and the Batmobile. And so these are the default characters that you get to play with. Now, I have other characters. For magical characters, like Gandalf can be substituted for pretty much any magician. So I'm going to take him off there and put Newt Scamander there from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Him. So he's going to be my magician for now. Wild Style, nobody else can do what Wild Style can do. She has some unique abilities. Batman, though, can be replaced by one of my favorites. And I'll show you my NFC tag. You can see it on the camera there. That's the custom Batgirl NFC that we made today with my daughter. Put her on there. So you can make your own tags. It's not as much fun as having the actual minifigures, though. So that's what I find anyway. I prefer collecting the minifigures, but I just started collecting and playing, collecting the actual physical parts of the game. And I'm about 10 years too late because the game came out in 2015. And It's 2025. It's going to be 2026 very soon. And they pretty much stopped making minifigs and like fun packs, story packs, level packs for the game in around 2017. So that was when the last manufacturing was done. But there's still surprisingly enough. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff that you can find on Facebook Marketplace, still new and used, and also on Bricklink, which is a great place. But once again, Bricklink is similar to eBay, where you end up having to pay a lot for shipping, which I don't like. If you can find it on Amazon, for example, the Ghostbusters 2016 level pack is available brand new on Amazon, but it's $70. So I mean, that's kind of steep, I think. All right, so level select, and let's see where we are. We start off in Vorton, and we've played through Follow the Yellow Brick Road. That's the Wizard of Oz level. And now we're continuing with the Simpsons level, which is level number 2. So let's continue. See what happens. There's going to be a cutscene at the beginning, I believe. There we go. Falling from the sky.
Where are we?
And why does everything look
Strange. Oh, a little bit of a hiccup there. Now, if you're playing through the level for the first time, it's got to cache all the shaders. So you may get some graphical glitches, but then the second time you play through it, it's a lot smoother. So probably if you see any glitches, that's what it is. Now, the way they did the cartoon rendering in this particular level, I don't like. There's a lot of jaggies. There's a lot of aliasing on the edges of three-dimensional objects. That's why they invented anti-aliasing, actually, was to get rid of those artifacts. But in this case, this game has a lot of them. Okay, so let's get Wild Style. Wild Style, whenever you see these pink glowing things, it means that
Let me
we
show you
want
how it's
her.
done.
We got to move her on the toy pad, and you can see the center light on the toy pad is flashing. So I'm going to put her right in the center, and she can see that. Now, oh, she doesn't need to drive, but I want to pass things over to Batgirl. You can bump up the resolution. Right now it's at 1080p for the game, but I have played it at
Someone else wanna take a go at
4K
this?
through RPSC. Now, Newt is going to do some magic for us. Listen to a little music here. And one thing that I almost always forget to do is to check Twitch to see if there's actually any sound, because that is an issue. Depending on how I start things up on my system, yeah, it seems to be working. I'm going to go directly to my channel, and then unmute it. This is a test. Unmute it. This is a test. Unmute it. And of course it's working. So that's pretty good. See, I probably don't need all that extra light, because I have enough light in here. And the camera I'm using is actually a 4K camera, but on Twitch, not many people broadcast in 4K because of the bandwidth issue. Not many viewers are going to be actually able to watch in 4K. I could switch the camera's internal resolution to 4K, but it wouldn't help. It wouldn't make a big difference. Okay, Newt, we're going for a drive. Whoa! There we are, outside. So while you've got the vehicle, you can drive over a lot of stuff. I am... Let's see what I've got. In the grass. Anyway. That's actually... Bart Simpson's... I mean, Marty McFly comes with the DeLorean time machine, but he also... Well, that's part of my Batmobile. He also comes with a hoverboard from the Back to the Future. So Back to the Future have their own kind of adventure world, and I think there's a level pack for them. Maybe not, though. Maybe just adventure world. But anyway, yeah, the Simpsons level is not the most attractive level just because of the way they did cartoon rendering in the game. Even though I have it at 1080p, it still looks jaggy. The edges of the three-dimensional objects are jaggy, so that's just how it worked out. Now, let's see. It's not... I'm just going around collecting some studs. You do get red bricks in this game, and I have a few. And let's go to the extras menu. Dwarf's Bounty is the 2x multiplier. And the only other one I have is from the Harry Potter world, Asio Studs, which is the stud magnet or attract studs. So the Dwarf's Bounty is from the Lord of the Rings adventure world, and the other one is from the Harry Potter adventure world. Santa's little helper, just chilling out in the doghouse there. Now, there are things in each level that you cannot access unless you have a specific character. For example, this pile here, I need a character who can dig. And with Newt's Commander from the Fantastic Beasts level pack, you get Niffler, and I'm pretty sure Niffler can dig, so I'm going to put him on the toy pad. Now, he's not to scale. He's pretty big. But one of his jobs is digging. And he can dig stuff up. Now, normally I wouldn't bother with this because I'd wait till, like, replay mode to do it. There is a red brick that can slow down the cycling of this object here. And I never get it. You can get it when it's blue or purple and get a lot of studs, but I rarely have the timing to do that. Okay, so interesting. That just popped out of nowhere, right? Now the cutscene still shows Batman, Wildstyle, and Gandalf because they are the three main characters in the game, even if you're not playing with them. Now I like Batgirl because she is basically just a clone of Batman, but also Supergirl is awesome. She's a great character. She's very, very helpful. So the first keystone that you find is the one that allows you to teleport. And if you look on the screen, you can see a graphical representation of the toy pad, and it's cyan, yellow, and pink. And they correspond, the positions on the toy pad correspond to where you can teleport to. So if I move Batgirl onto the cyan left side, I'm going to move Niffler over there, and I'll put Batgirl over here. And then she's going to go to the top of the toy house, tree house, I should say. Yeah, so I meant to do that. This is part of it. And there's more, though. The yellow one is in the center. So I'm going to switch to Wildstyle because she's already there. I'll just lift her up, put her back down, and there she goes. She teleports through the yellow one and just push this thing. The characters from the Lego movie, their animation is a little weird. Same with the Lego Batman movie characters. It's a little unusual, but it's not terrible. Okay, so wild style, you can go over here. You can have a maximum of 3 characters on either the left or right side and 1 in the center to make up a total of 7 different characters in the game at one time. Characters or vehicles, because vehicles count as a character in the game. So she's just building this thing. Grab those studs. This is a bouncy pad, trampoline. You can jump up here. Kind of move her way over. And hop up. There is a Simpsons level pack that you can get. So if you buy Homer Simpson, this Homer Simpson character, you get a Simpsons level, which is cool. The level looks much better in the cutscenes than it does in the game engine. I don't know how they rendered the cutscenes, but just checking all here, make sure everything's okay.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know.
Doesn't-
Here we go again.
So speaking of Lego, in the latest Lego news, Lego recently released the very first Star Trek Lego, which was the Enterprise 1701D from Star Trek The Next Generation. And I think there's 8 minifigures with that set. So that came out and it sold out immediately, even though it cost like about $1 million for the set. Well, not $1 million, but I mean, I'm exaggerating. There's 5 rows that you have to knock down. You don't have to do that. You can do it in free play, actually. I'm not going to mess around with that stuff too much. That's a bad cop.
If we could avoid that in the future, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't need Niffler. I'm going to free up some space and get rid of him. So, wild style, so you can get in there. And she can actually destroy all these things. And then we'll get that computer to come up. Alright, now who can do computer stuff? Maybe Batgirl? Or fight these guys first. I doubt Newt can do anything because he's from like the 1920s, so probably has no computer skills.
Foundation element has been located. It's in the nuclear power station in the hands of an employee.
System compromised. Self-destruct initializing in
Uh-oh.
T-3, 2,
We don't like that.
1.
Look out!
Detonation.
So this is a combination of different IPs or
I
franchises,
think we'll need to get
and
access
the
to more
voice you
terminals.
heard
Find out where
there
he's headed.
was Lord Business from the Lego Movie. Alright, so we can break these things. That bird is just flying around. Oh, batarang! Loops around. And yeah, I gotta move the Batmobile out of the way, then go back and destroy this. Now I can build this, which is a treadmill. If you're familiar with Lego games at all, you've seen the treadmills before. So sometimes the Flash will run on the treadmill. Other times you'll drive a car on the treadmill to generate electricity or to power a device of some kind. Batgirl's going to take the Batmobile and get up there. Oops. The driving in this is pretty simple. It's just left stick. You push the left stick in the direction you want to go, but it's doesn't always easy to turn. All right, here we go. Now, oh, I gotta get that bird. All those things. Build up here. I guess you have to build up here. Alright.
Do everything it takes to get hold of this employee. One Homer J. Simpson. Oh, whatever. Just get him.
Second system compromised. Self-destruct initializing in T-minus 3, 2, 1. Detonation.
Okay, so free fall again. Try to grab some studs on the way down. Is there any birds that I have to try to bullseye on the way down here? I don't think so. I think everything you have to destroy is actually on the platform. Oh, there's the last bird here.
I'll take this, thank you.
Oh, I got one mini kit. Oh, I'm doing great. These guys above me are really annoying. Now that was pretty cool. Multiple batarang action.
I hope someone knows how to use this because I don't.
I've been playing through Lego The Hobbit, and one cool item that I discovered yesterday was that there is a Lego The Hobbit banana-rang. It's a banana that acts like a boomerang, which you can use as a weapon in the game. There's a pig. In every single Lego game, there are pigs. Okay, Batgirl. Oh, keep jumping into the vehicle. I should remove it because actually we don't really need it right now, and it can be an inconvenience. Now, having Batgirl allows you to do there's a level pack where you do the Lego Batman movie. The entire movie is in different levels in that story pack, level pack, I guess you would call it. But that is really cool. Okay, I'm going to destroy this. But you can play through the Lego Batman movie. If you have Batgirl and Robin, you buy them as a package together. Now that one's also kind of pricey these days, but I'm always on the lookout for a good deal on Lego Dimension stuff. So if you're watching and you have some stuff, let me know. Just send it my way. Seriously though. Okay, so where's Newt? Can I bring him down? Oh no, he's up there. I gotta get him to drop down because we need his magical abilities here. Now, I'm gonna move him, just pick him up, put him back down, and he'll travel through the cyan portal, and he can actually do some magic there to unplug that thing, and then jump down here and do some magic here. So that removes the shield around the computer, and both, well, Batgirl should go through here. But I have to switch to Batgirl. I should have switched to her before I did that. I guess it doesn't matter.
Once we have the artifact, we move back. Utilize the asset and his secret weapon if there's any resistance.
Proximity alert.
Oh.
Emergency landing incoming. Raise in altitude suggested.
This says that we're heading towards Springfield Nuclear Power Plant. That was our brakes.
It's not selling out. It's co-branding. Co-branding.
It's not selling out. It's co-branding. Homer Simpson's famous words about this game in particular, it really applies.
There's something at the other end of the plant. Maybe the keystone.
Let's check it out.
I'm going to move Niffler out of the way. I'll put Newt back here, over by Lord Voldemort, his buddy. Now, some characters actually have the ability to put out flames. For example, I've got this guy right here. We can take a look at who that is. It's Aquaman. Once again, that is a custom-made NFC tag that you can make for the game. You can make your own. It's inside a coin holder that I bought cheaply off Temu, and I'm just kind of illustrating some of this stuff so people will know. Now, Aquaman has the ability. I'm not going to build his aqua watercraft. It's not really necessary. But he has that ability just to put out flames, which is useful in this level because there's a lot of fire. Whoa! I didn't know you could fall down there. I guess you can, though. He can also clean up purple puddles on the floor. And the purple puddles are like toxic goo, I think, what you would call it. Oh, come on. Yeah, he's not doing very well back there. Anyway, I'm going to switch back to Batman, and we'll continue on. We don't really need Aquaman. You can see Homer up there in the top left corner, inside his control room. But the whole place is just getting destroyed. I'm going to take Aquaman off the pad, and one thing, there is one character that has a very special ability that nobody else has, and that's Emmett from the Lego Movie. So Emmett has an excavator, that's his vehicle, but, okay, we'll wait for this. Now, it seems like most of the lines they use for Homer were taken directly from the show, so it's just dialogue lifted from the Simpsons cartoon. But they actually did have real actors performing their lines for a lot of the characters in this game. Yikes. Eccentric. So, I was going to say, Emmett has this ability. He has a jackhammer, and he's the only one that has it. So when you see one of those tiles, he has that ability to get down there. Now, I guess I have to turn off machine here. And, oh, I need two people. Let's get Batman to drop down. Drop down, turn around. There. And Gandalf can go and grab the mini kit. We'll put it back up. Now, like I said, I don't intend on finding every secret the first time through. But I do want to show some of the capabilities of the different characters. Now, you can see on the toy pad that we want to move Wild Style. She's a master builder, so she has the ability
What are you doing
to
here? Please tell me you haven't been
build an object, but you have to move her over the 3 different spots on that, and the first one is the center. So wild style, there you go, in the center. Then put her on the left, and put her on the right, and she will build that. She'll go into automatic build mode. Now I did turn the music off, and I turned the volume of the game down a bit just because it overpowers the microphone generally. So I turned the game sound down a little bit. First one I want to go into is the purple one, or pink I should say. So go into the pink area and turn this. Use the left stick to move the valve. Now I'm going to go yellow. And the colors, although you can't see on the camera here, the colors are actually pretty vivid. Like, it's not all white. It looks very white on the screen, on the camera, but actually, looking at it here, very yellow, very pink, and very cyan. It's just hard to get those colors to film properly. Batman, you go back to...
I have been reborn again.
Oh, he fell into the water, I think. Alright, so we're gonna get across here. Whoops. We'll jump across. Mr. Burns! Now that I think of it, though, this is... the Simpsons level is actually a pretty long level in the game. I mean, you're getting a lot of value for your dollars here with this game because well, they didn't skimp on level size or length. And each level is multi-part. There's at least 4 parts for each level, I think.
Why is this guy in charge of safety? He couldn't cross the road!
You're right, Wildstyle. Now, this is something Wildstyle can do. She can jump up here like Legolas and Lego Lord of the Rings. Build something here. Build a handle. And each one of those needs to be pulled down. I don't think there's anything over there for me, but these barrels, if you break all 5 of them, you'll get a mini kit. So, pull this down. Oh yeah, did I mention I really love this game? One of my favorites of all time. I think it's an excellent game. It's just, you know, I wish that I had have known about it originally when it first came out, back in 2015, but I had other priorities at the time, and I wasn't doing a lot of gaming anyway. But... yeah. Oops. Now this is interesting. Okay, hold on.
Everyone how professional I am.
So this is going to be another area where you're going to have to warp a little bit, and one thing I wanted to point out that's not really part of the story mode, but this object here, the one that's spinning around, can only be activated by the Ninjago guys. So I'm going to put Cole on the gamepad, and come on Cole, let's go. He does. I'm not going to build this vehicle right now. If you haven't built the vehicle... oh, I just jumped to my death. If you haven't built the vehicle, it will ask you every time until you build it. But then it will remember that you built it. So the Ninjago guys have spin jitsu. And spin jitsu allows them to spin around on top of an object, like Cole just did there, and open a door or something. So it's used quite frequently throughout the game. So there's quite a few characters from the Ninjago franchise available in the game. Now, I am going to need to call on Gandalf down here because there's a dark area and he can light up dark areas. So Gandalf has that ability with his staff. So best way to call him is just bring up the character wheel and select him, and he should warp to where I am if he's like way back in a different part of the game. So move Wildstyle there and move Gandalf over here, and then he can light things up. I like the way the magicians build stuff, like Newt and Harry Potter and Gandalf. They all
Never
make
imagined
the stuff
myself aligning with an Easterling, but I welcome your assistance.
Easter. Who's he talking? Oh, he's talking to Cole. That's interesting. Depending on which characters you have active on the screen, like they will interact differently with each other. So they have different dialogue depending on the character. Now I have to hit this to activate it, and now it's activated. So I'm gonna have to teleport into each one of these areas. Probably the first one should be yellow. So I'm gonna switch to Batman for that. I don't need Cole or Emmett anymore, so I'm just gonna take them off the gamepad. And those are custom NFCs that I made myself anyway. They're not the actual characters, but put Batman in the center. The toy pad is really nice. I mean, the lights on the toy pad, like I was saying, you can't really see how colorful it is on the camera here, but it is really colorful and really nice looking. And you can get a toy pad, but if you're going to play on the PC, if you're going to emulate LEGO Dimensions, I recommend getting one of the PlayStation toy pads or getting a Wii U toy pad, which is what I'm using. Even though I'm using a PlayStation 3 emulator, the toy pads for the PlayStation and the Wii U work well on PC. The Xbox, I don't know about that. I haven't really tested it, but I've heard that it doesn't work that well, or it doesn't work at all. Oh, hold on. Shouldn't I go through there first? Okay, I'm going to put Batman through that. Okay, now I'll switch to Batman. And oh, he's bringing him back out again. But if I want to teleport him again, just lift him up and back down. And he'll teleport back there again. Now, there are characters such as Ethan Hunt. I'll put him on the pad, and he's going to go in there with Batman, in the room with Batman, because I put him on the pink pad. And he has the ability... okay, I already unlocked the Scrambler and the Sport Car, but I don't have them saved in this version of the game. But anyway, shiny silver objects. He can throw bombs and blow them up, which is cool. But, okay, here's something I can't do right now. You need Chell and the companion cube to activate this object. That's from the Portal franchise, Portal 2. So if you have Chell, she's the main character in Portal 2, and you have her companion cube, she can lift it and put it on here. It will weigh it down and move the platform down, and then something very special happens. Okay, so let's switch back to Gandalf, do a little magic, move that up there. You can see there's a lot of places that I can't get to with just the basic characters. So the game is designed so you can buy a number of different characters. You don't have to buy them all to get through the game 100%, but you do have to have some key characters like, I guess there's like Cyberman. He's really useful. Or you can use Ethan Hunt for blowing up the silver Lego objects. anyway, I'm going to put or switch back to Batman. And we'll bring him out. I just need to lift him up and put him back down, and then it will put him back to this room. Now, what didn't I destroy? What pink did I do? This one here. Yeah, that's the one. So there's only one more of those green cans of toxic goo left. Destroy that and destroy the other one on this side, and it's going to stop this production line. There we go. Move them back onto the pink slot and get out of there. Oops, stuff is blowing up. At least you don't get squished trying to go through here. Now, you can see the last green... Okay. This is something that Batman has the ability to do. You'll see that there are kind of Spidey sense, or his bat sense is active here. It means that you put him over here and he will become invisible. You can also just activate the B button on your controller if you're using an Xbox style controller. So that's how he avoids cameras. He can become invisible. But if another character walks into the laser while you're invisible, it will turn the alarm back on, so you won't be able to
So
pull
what
the
I'm
switch.
saying is, why didn't you just cut a bigger hole?
Indeed. Okay, so this is the big battle with Lord
Wild
Business.
style. It was you meddling. Hey, I'd love to catch up, but I have to grab something and then destroy you and your friends. Okay? Get the element.
Get the element. My thingies.
I'm not normally a praying man, but if you're up there, please save me, Superman. Oh my gosh, space aliens, don't eat me. I have a wife and kids. Get out.
Right, that's the grabbing done. Now, what was the other thing?
Okay. So,
Well, it was nice of you guys to drop in, but I don't have time to play. I'm a little busy.
alright, so
Those toxic waste pumps look useful if we can get to them.
yeah, so Lord Business will fire a laser. You basically just have to stand behind one of the gold objects if you don't have a character that can destroy gold.
This is a new
Now,
gun,
the cops will
okay?
come down,
It
you
needs a
can
little time to
defeat
charge,
them.
So my goons will distract you.
Goons is right. You do get special attacks though. Once you've built up enough, I don't know what you call it, stamina maybe? If you're in combat though and you've hit a few guys, then you can access a special attack. Oh. Now I'll try to use it on this guy. Nope. Not working.
All right, no more Mr. Nice Bat.
Alright. And now the last gold object. You can hear Homer screaming in the background. Now Wildstyle is going to have to do this. And goes in the center. Go to the right. And to the left. And she'll do her master building thing. So a lot of the mechanics we've seen in other Lego games. So we're just squishing him with some green goo. Now, sometimes you just have to wait for things to happen. Okay, here's another things.
Why
So
are you so difficult?
here,
Just stay still
here,
and let me get you already.
and here. Yeah, so I think that the PlayStation version graphically is superior to the Wii U version. Just looks nicer. The effects are better. The graphics are generally better. Because with things like that animation you're seeing right now, the green goo, it doesn't look that good on the other systems. Yeah. Okay, so just stayed over there. I'm gonna build this. This will allow me to teleport once I activate it. And try to avoid the laser beam. And that's the first place I'm gonna go. Lift her up, put her down. There we go.
Really?
So
It's like
there's
you're just asking me to attack
3
you with
switches.
lots of different
That's the
and
first
interesting
one.
ways.
Squish
Do you mind? This
Put her
is a new
on the
suit.
yellow one. Okay, I need to put Batman there, so I'm just gonna move her over to the pink one and pull the switch, and then I'll switch to Batman. Now, I switched back to playing just as the 3 main characters you get in the starter pack, just because I just want to show that you can get through most of the game just with those characters, but you cannot get 100%. But if you're just playing through story mode, that's all you need. And then you can worry about getting other characters later. Okay, so that should do it, I hope.
Tell him it's showtime.
Oh! There we go.
Look at that, right into my hand.
Hey, get your own pants.
Hey, it's been great seeing you again, Wildstyle, but I have somewhere less exploding to be. You know what to do.
Now, this is Mr. Burns' office, but you'll meet more than Mr. Burns in here. It is a very special place. First, I'm going to go around, bust stuff, because you need the studs to buy your red bricks. Something that you can do over there in the corner, you need a character like Cyberman to do it. So he can hack consoles. And I'm just going to build this quickly. This is related to the second keystone that you find. So the first keystone allows you to teleport to different colored portals. The second one that we're looking at right now changes color. So you have to match the colors to the pattern that you see. Okay.
Roll up and witness the hysterically hilarious, the riotously ridiculous, the marvelously mirthful me. Well, if it isn't my old pal Batsy. Joker.
Awesome.
Ding ding ding! 1 point to the Dork Knight. But can you tell me what this is? Too late! My experts say it's a power unit. So, let's see if it's got enough juice to wake up an old friend of yours, Batbrain. Ooh, I think it does. Joker,
Now, this is really cool, actually. If you've played the Lego Batman games, you will recognize this monstrosity outside the window. It's the giant mech that you defeat in Lego Batman 2. It's also referenced again in Lego Batman 3. So the Joker builds it. In Lego Batman 2, you're fighting against Lex Luthor and Joker. Now there's a lot going on in this level. And he's going to keep moving that across the screen, so you have to try to jump it a few times. There we go again. Slow motion. And let's see. What else can I break? Oh yeah.
Everyone has come out to see me! Little old me!
Joker is hilarious as usual. Probably the best Joker was Mark Hamill. He did a great Joker voice. I was actually surprised he did such a great job with the Joker. Because he doesn't seem like the type, but an actor is an actor, I guess. Alright, so to activate this, I want to use the pink one because that's where the Joker is. So I need to move Batman onto the pink light on the toy pad and just start pummeling him instantly as soon as you can. I kick the... and then when you see this thing, break it also. Because you can build it into a bomb. Now once you build a bomb, you kind of lose control of your character. He jumps off automatically. You don't have control over that. Okay, so where does the Joker go next? Sometimes you just have to kind of walk around and try to stay alive. You can see on the ground there is a path that shows you the pattern that he's going to be slicing the ground up in, so you can avoid getting sliced up by him. Now there's quite a few secrets and stuff in this level. Over to the side you can see there's an electrical thing I can activate if I have the right character or power. But for right now, just focusing on story mode, and we'll wait till the Joker comes back out. And he should be out soon.
Nice
Destroy
of you
this.
to come out and play.
All the characters are equal in combat, pretty much. Although Superman and Supergirl are indestructible. Okay, I can rebuild the thing that allows me to teleport using the keystone. And in order to activate it, you have to hit it. So now I need cyan. And just beat that Joker. Beat him like an egg.
Just play nice.
Alright, so he jumps off. There's another explosion. Now, another round of dodging his lasers. He's going to destroy that thing first, and then try to destroy me. Is there anything else I can break back here? Put some more studs. Maybe the cheer. That break? No. Batarang anything.
It's not a show without the Joker.
Yikes.
That's
Now,
me.
I was saying earlier, some characters, such as Aquaman, have the ability to clean up those spills of the... Oh yeah, you don't want to step in that stuff. It's not good for your health. If you have water, though, you can clean it up. And Krusty the Clown can do it. Krusty has a seltzer bottle, I think. Why don't we find out? They won't let me change the Krusty very easily. Clown bike. No, okay. Yeah, now there's some text on the screen, so I can't see what I'm doing. Sometimes the hint is in your way. So you have to move to a different position. Alright, so Krusty did that up. He can put out the fires too. And you get a ring, a donut ring you can use to target fires. But like I said, I'm not really going for, like over here there's a bunch of stuff going on. I'm not really going for all the secrets and hidden stuff in each level right now. I just kind of want to get through the story mode with the basic characters like Wildstyle, Batman, and Gandalf. So let's just go back to my favorite, who happens to be Batman, and we'll fix this up. Alright, so this should be the last time I have to teleport where the Joker is, and this time it's yellow. So I'm going to take Krusty off and put Batman on the yellow light, and then just, like I said, you got to pound that Joker, teach him a lesson, and then build a bomb. Ooh, Wild Style. So whenever you see the pink flashing stuff, it's time for Wild Style to go into action. If you don't want to move her, you can just hit B on your controller, and she will automatically do the thing that she needs to do, or you can move her on the toy pad. Either one, it'll work. And that is it for the Joker.
This looks valuable. Hi, I'm going to need a taxi from the roof of Springfield Nuclear Power Plant. Oh, never mind. One's here. Be seeing you around.
Well, thank goodness for Gandalf and his staff. So they're jumping in the same portal. Wouldn't they go to the same place where Joker went? But no, they don't. I think maybe, okay, Chroma Simpson. I think maybe because you have the keystone, it'll take you back to the main portal in the game. Okay, so I got rule breaker status for that level. I did not rescue Hans Moleman. You need Unikitty to do that. And I got like 3 mini kits. If you really want it, like you can see there's 1,016 gold bricks in the game, and if you really want to get some gold bricks, you go to the adventure worlds with the different characters.
Chance meetings and setbacks to your petty pilfering do not concern me. We have the foundation element. That is all that matters.
Trust me, if you underestimate the Creped Crusader, you'll end up getting battered.
Wise advice from the Joker now.
Let's see what this one can do. I'm Batman.
Interesting. All right, so it's okay. I don't mind being a streamer with that nobody's watching because I play games anyway, and I'm going to be doing this whether I'm streaming it or not. But why not share the joy with some others online and just kind of create a hangout spot for people who love Lego games or love the different franchises represented by the Lego games. So Yeah, I'm not too worried about getting 1 million views, that's for sure. Voltron. So let's continue the story. And now I'm not going to play through the next level because I still have some work to do tonight. So I'm going to get back to that. But I am going to take a look at the next level. Let's see what it is. It's probably pretty interesting. It will be another IP or another franchise, because each level represents a different IP or franchise.
Oh dear, this is like the...
Ooh. Silver trophy for taking the tube.
Now where are we?
What a delightful surprise! More competitors for my tournament of elements. Did you arrange this, class? No matter. I sense great power in them. Power that will soon be mine.
Now, I guess this is the Ninjago franchise here in this level.
Yes, Master Chan.
Griffin Turner, speed element.
You're up. Let's see how our new contenders fare. What's this? Some kind of bonus round? No sweat.
So
No one can match my
Gandalf can do a
speed.
little magic here. And
I
then,
shall banish you to the fiery depths.
oops, can I activate this? Not yet. So you have to do a few other things before you can actually get it working. Anyway, I'm going to grab a few studs. Better jump. If you hit X on the controller, you can trip him. But like I said, I'm not going to play through this level because I have a new episode of my YouTube show that I recorded the dialogue for. Now I've got to put together the actual video with the background images and generate more images to go along with the different stories, which is just a thing I do. Alright, so let us exit, save and exit, that's important. But basically when I start again, it'll put me right back at the beginning of that level because I haven't progressed through it at all. So it'll show me the cutscene and everything from the beginning. But if you do collect studs and then you save out, you get to keep those studs. Now, you save somebody in this level. I don't know who though.
It's time to dispense some justice.
Sure is. So there are a lot of franchises, like I was saying, that are represented in the game. And let's take a look at some of them. So some of the characters from DC Comics are the Teen Titans, and then there's the DC Comics world. So there's Green Arrow, Aquaman, Superman, Batman, Supergirl. I'm not sure who else. Okay, I didn't want to go there, but I did want to go up this elevator over here. Now, Supergirl has this kind of interesting thing that she can do. You can make her... Oh, sorry. You can make her into Supergirl Red Lantern. Now, the Red Lanterns are the angry... kind of like Green Lanterns. They are lanterns like the Green Lanterns, but they're angry and evil. So I don't know why they made her the Red Lantern. It's probably because there's a storyline in the comics where she actually becomes a Red Lantern, as if she needs that. She's already super powerful. But I'm going to change her back into Supergirl. Regular Supergirl. There she goes. So go up the elevator, and you'll see all the entrances to all the different places you can go. So, let's see, down here there's nothing. Up here, starting off, there's Scooby-Doo World. So you need a character from that world to enter, and if I wanted to enter I could, because I've already created Scooby-Doo because he's good at digging stuff up. This is the DC Comics world, so she could go in there because she's a DC Comics. Now Lego Movie, you've got Wild Style anyway, so she can go in there, no problem. Now I'm just gonna see what else is on this level. This is the Midway Arcade, so you get Gamer Kid and the arcade machine. Midway Arcade World, there's a lot of old arcade games built into this game that you can play. Now Back to the Future, that's another one. If you have Marty McFly, DeLorean Time Machine, Doc Brown, and I think there's a train, a time traveling train as well, that you can get with Doc Brown when you get that pack. Now Jurassic World requires Owen, who I have. I don't know who that other character is. I don't know the franchise really well. And this is kind of a special one that you can activate once you have 20 gold bricks. You can go into the mystery dimension. Now, up next is Doctor Who, Wizard of Oz, Portal 2, Ninjago, Ghostbusters. There's two Ghostbusters worlds. There's 2016 Ghostbusters, I think, and then older Ghostbusters, and then I think so. Anyway, I'm not sure. Lord of the Rings, you have Gandalf, so you can go in there by default. Simpsons, you need a Simpsons character like Bart, Krusty, Homer. One of those guys will get you into that world. And here's Chimo, which I don't know a lot about. It's a Lego IP though, and they did have their own TV show, I believe. So it's similar in some ways to Ninjago. It's a Lego property. So going in here will take me to the Shard. And the Shard, there's a whole bunch of more stuff over there. So makes it pretty interesting because you have all these adventure worlds that you can play in, and each one has about 20 gold bricks and red bricks also. There's a red brick in each adventure world that you can grab. They're pretty easy to get, but you have to pay studs for them. So I've done this before. First one is Mission Impossible. I've got Ethan Hunt. I've actually got the physical characters for that. Harry Potter, I've got that one. This is Adventure Time. That's a franchise I'm not familiar with, but it is pretty kooky. It's crazy. E.T., Sonic the Hedgehog, Gremlins, Goonies, Lego City. I have played Lego City Undercover. That's an excellent game. So if you have Chase McCain, you can get in there and play it. Beetlejuice, then the Lego Batman movie, but you need Robin or Batgirl to get in there. Teen Titans Go, Powerpuff Girls, then we have Knight Rider, the old TV show, Fantastic Beasts, which I have those characters, the physical characters, and the A-Team. And then the original Ghostbusters here. Or actually it shows, I think, I'm not sure which one is the original and which is the, oh no, this is a 2016, like it says right on the screen there. It's a 2016 Ghostbusters. So something interesting that I thought was pretty cool was this thing here.
Huh?
I can't activate it.
Why do I get the feeling this
I'll
just
put
isn't
Raven
going to work out
on
for me?
there. Okay, so Raven is a really funny character too.
Raven's the name.
questioning my place in an endless and uncaring cosmic swirl where every light casts a dark shadow that reflects my soul is my game.
That is funny. No, I'm not going to build a spell book, but you can activate this with Raven, and it's not the same as going through the portal. It's actually a special Teen Titans Go episode.
Booyah!
They're building a Lego.
Bro, we did it!
Yeah, we did!
Wow, nice model, guys.
Yeah, but Cyborg did most of it. Hope I'm as good as him someday.
So, what's all this brick stuff?
Did you not play with the building bricks of the plastic as a child, Raven?
Not really. My dad was more into destroying universes, not so much into construction.
Really? You're missing out, Mama. How about entering the building competition with us tomorrow? There's cool prizes and everything.
Only problem is we don't have any more bricks left.
That's okay. I think I have an idea how to get some more. Azarath, Metreon, Zinthos!
Wow, that is a brick world.
Whoa, what happened?
Oh man, everything's all brick-shaped and stuff.
Dudes, my hands are like claws, but I ain't even a lobster right now.
Beast Boy, where's your nose?
What? Ah! No! My nose-picking days are over, dude! Over!
We all appear to be affected. What is the gives?
Relax, guys. I used the model to take us into a building brick realm. Now I'll have everything I need to win that contest.
Really? You couldn't have just bought some more?
Hey, I don't mind, Ray Ray. This place sounds awesome.
Uh-oh, crime alert! Titans, go!
Dude, those are gremlins! Actual gremlins!
So once again, they're crossing franchises here. The Teen Titans, oh, Powerpuff Girls show up. That's awesome.
Wait, the Powerpuff Girls?
You guys again? I thought this city looked familiar.
What's going on, Blossom?
Mojo Jojo. He released gremlins into Townsville, and some managed to escape into this dimension using that gateway. You nice superheroes will help us gather up the rest of them, won't you?
Based on our last team up, I wouldn't count on it.
Wait, are you saying that thing can take us into movies from the 80s?
Yeah, they can take you to all sorts of worlds, but shouldn't we...
Wow, I guess it would be pretty cool to meet Beetlejuice.
Who?
Beetlejuice.
One more time.
Whoa! That was crazy. Hey, who are you guys, huh? What do you want?
Oh my gosh! You're him! You're Beetlejuice! The ghost with the most.
That's right, babe. And you are?
We're the Teen Titans, dude. Renowned superheroes.
Superheroes, huh? That doesn't sound good. Could get in my way.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Say, any of you folks up for a little interdimensional fun? Huh?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah!
I would also appreciate the opportunity for a time of the fun.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go!
They're not coming back, are they?
Told ya.
Oh, here's
so
another
full
one.
of the wonder, the bright colors, the smiling faces, the spontaneous dance choreography.
Hey, you guys!
Goonies. There's Chunk and Sloth from the Goonies franchise.
Man, they sure know how to treat heroes in this version of Gotham City. Oh, hey, Batman!
Huh?
Ooh, right. Forgot about that. I guess I'm not much better at driving the Batmobile in this dimension. Okay, people, out
You
of
can
my
see
way.
there's more than one Robin. There's the Lego Batman movie Robin and the Teen Titans Go Robin.
Thanks for letting me work on my building skills, Newt, my dude. That should do it. Another quality construction from the one and only fantastic Beast Boy. You got this, right? See ya.
So, that's my problem, Beetlejuice. Any advice on how to become a better builder?
Okay, how about we use your magic to build something together, huh?
Magic, huh? Sounds good, but wouldn't that be cheating?
Of course not. It's only cheating if you get caught.
Gotta love that evil laugh.
The fun! The joy!
Did you see that? She's a witch!
Oh, what a world!
We did it, guys! Woo! My bad!
I think I lost him. What are you guys doing here?
The Goonies are mad at me.
The Land of Oz believes that I am the evil.
Let's just say my building skills need a little improvement.
So what about Raven? Where is she?
Hey, check it out. My first ever model. Pretty cool, huh?
Wow, Raven, how did you build that?
Using her magic probably helped.
Beetlejuice, you said you wouldn't tell.
It's too bad, really, because I happen to know a thing or two about magic. Not to mention a little mischievous irony.
Tricking me into building him a giant evil gargoyle? Probably should have seen this coming. Sorry, guys.
That's okay, Raven. We can blame you later. Huh? Right now, it's time for action. Titans, go!
Hey, you guys!
I'll get you, Beetlejuice! And your giant gargoyle, too!
Darkness!
Azarath Metreon Zinthos! Wait, this thing feeds off my magic? Any ideas?
Hold up. That thing's made of building bricks, right? So if we use our imaginations, we can build something to fight it with.
Hey, you're right, Cyborg.
Yes, that's it! Titans, build! Nice going, Cyborg!
Don't worry, Robin. I'll say go! Beast Boy, you gotta rebuild the car!
But I don't know how, dude. You're the better builder.
You gotta try. I believe in you.
Perhaps it is time for me to show who is the master of the building.
Yeah!
Yes! Go, Starfire!
Hey, dudes! Not too shabby, huh?
How's a forklift gonna help us defeat Beetlejuice?
Guess you got a point there, bro. But it's still pretty sweet, right?
Just build something else, Beast Boy! Quick!
Man, don't stifle his creativity. You can do it, Beastie! Starfire!
Star!
Hey!
Nice going, Beast Boy!
Normal spells won't work, but I bet a little magic from this book will.
Yeah, well, buddy, we had a good run.
Azarath Metreon Zinthos!
Great work, team. Nice thinking back there, Raven.
Yes, I am certain you are now well prepared for the contest of the building tomorrow.
Maybe, but I'd kind of like to get in a little more practice before we go home.
Sounds cool. Don't see any reason to leave in a hurry anyway.
Perhaps we did not leave everyone with the most positive impression of ourselves. Hello, wonderful people made of the building bricks. It appears I am unable to reason with them. We must go!
Knew we shouldn't have encouraged her.
We might have still won if someone hadn't rebuilt our model into an unflattering portrait of the judge, Beast Boy.
What are you talking about? I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah, that was me.
What?
My dad didn't let me play with building bricks, but he did teach me to win at all costs. I regret nothing.
There we go. Interesting. Nice little episode of Teen Titans Go there. An original episode just for the LEGO Dimensions game, where they become 3D LEGO models. Okay, so we're going to go back, and actually, since I have Raven active, I'm going to hop into the Teen Titans Go world to enter that dimension, and there is something neat once you get in here.
Batman, wow, hey. Is the Robin in your dimension obsessed with planning stuff too?
Now see, when you put different characters together, they say different things, which is a really cool kind of feature of this game.
Ugh, why do these things always have to be so bright?
Now this is another level that features the kind of cartoon rendering, which I'm not really a huge fan of. But I'm going to put Robin on the toy pad. We'll move Supergirl. And we'll put Robin there.
52 things to do today. I'll be back soon. I promise.
Okay, I'm here and... Hey.
So...
Wasn't mentioned on the crime alert?
You've actually got two Robins. You've got the Robin from the Lego Batman movie.
Sweet.
And then you've got the team... Oh, Nightwing. You've also got Nightwing. So the Robin character has these... Can change into different characters. And back to the other Robin. And I want to be Teen Titans Robin again. And there we go. So some characters have multiple personas that you can put on depending on your need. Now, another character that is similar to that is Abby Yates from the 2016 Ghostbusters. I'm going to put her...
Teen Titans must protect Jump City at all costs.
I'll move Gandalf. I'll put Abby Yates on. And we'll switch to her. And see what that looks like. Now, I haven't played through the Ghostbusters level yet. But when you change to her... Okay, you can't do it yet. Because she has to go through the story a little bit. But she can change into every new Ghostbuster. So... With her, you not only get her as a character, but you get all the other Ghostbusters from the same film as this character. So her mini figure represents 4 different characters that you can play as in the game. So that's an important distinction to make. It's kind of cool. And let's see, who can we change to? Let's change Raven and just fly around a little bit. Take a look.
Build something for me? Maybe?
Now, each one of these levels... Oops, I can tap that. I got a red brick from the Teen Titans Go level.
I mean, fine.
I don't know which red brick it is, though, but I can find out once I get back to Vorton. So that's where I'm going now. But you can get a lot of gold bricks by playing through the adventure worlds. And like I said, you don't have to have... Well, you do have to have someone from that franchise in order to get into the adventure world. But if you're anything like me, you will just build your own. And let's see, I turned off the toy pad cam, but for example, you can see that that's my Robin. Oops. Oh no, it's not active right now. I have to reactivate that. So I have to deactivate it. Reactivate it. Should be back. And like I was saying, there's Robin. He is an NFC tag. Now from Team U, you can buy a pack like this that is just a whole bunch of NFC tags. So there's strips of 5. Now I got 100 of them for $1.65. That's how much I invested in these NFC tags. And you can use a tool on Android called NFC Tools to write the data onto the tag for each character that you want. So we were creating characters today, and we got a whole bunch of them made. For example, there's Doctor Who. And Doctor Who, this is the 12th Doctor. So Doctor Who actually represents 12 different characters, 12 different Doctor Whos you can play as in the game. And that is really cool. Now, you've also got the TARDIS, which you can jump in. It's a vehicle. And you can fly around. Now, when you do this, usually if you're in the Doctor Who world, you can go inside the TARDIS. And that's where I am right now. So this is actually the interior of the TARDIS, and as you play through the Doctor Who worlds, you get to utilize different Doctor Whos. So I'm just going to move Raven out. And
Sorry, Time for me to watch Pretty Pegasus.
Pretty
I mean, Fight
Pegasus.
Evil.
And we'll put the doctor, the good doctor, in there. Because this is his place, so to speak.
Doctor will see you now.
No, we're not going to play through the Doctor Who level. But you can do things in here. I think you can look around, see where stuff is. I don't know. I guess it's more active when you're actually playing through the Doctor Who levels. So when you have that character selected, you can go to his own world. But anyway, that's enough for tonight. I just want to kind of showcase the game a little bit so people that have never played it can get exposed to it and see what a great game it is. Now, it is pretty much abandonware at this point. LEGO haven't supported it for a very long time. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess you can find it online with all the DLC included, and you can use an emulator, a Wii U emulator or a PlayStation 3 emulator to play it on PC. So that is it for me for tonight. It's 10:49 p.m. here in Daylight Savings Time, EST time. So thanks for joining me. I'm very grateful if you stuck around and watched for a little while and enjoyed it. Thank you very much. I enjoyed it being here. So take care, have a great evening, have a great Saturday tomorrow, and I will be back, I hope, Saturday evening.